Antonio, how are you?
Well, very well. Thank you.
Very good. I'm wondering to get into the mindset of a cat, particularly a pussy cat. What exercises or what kind of, I suppose, actorly things do you do to kind of get yourself into that mindset? Or is there anything? Is there any special kind of trick or exercise that you do?
No, no. For me, I know this is going to sound very weird, but it's not a cat. It's just a character. It's a
Right.
character, and it has certain features, and it can be in the body of a cat. It can be a turtle. Hey, you know, uh, the fact that it was a cat, and that was important to me at the time.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that he was little. And why that was important is because at the beginning when I was called to do the Shrek 2, which is where the character came alive on the big screen, they asked me, of course, to use my accent. There is no way that I can do this without my accent. But they asked me to do a little voice, just like this. And I thought, no, I think what I want to just give the character because of his size is a big voice,
Mm.
is something that actually contradict completely where he is supposed to be. So something very soft, just go like this, and then it's almost like the cat never look at himself in a mirror, so he doesn't really know where he is. So he's
Yeah.
pretending to be with his voice more than he is. It makes him very arrogant and too much in control of everything. That's the
Mm.
character at the beginning I got a little bit mischievous. But it's always with the wink of an eye. But then in the reality, when you explore a little bit, he was very loyal, believing in friendship. He never will betray anybody. But at the same time, he got this weapon of mass destruction in his eyes. That he uses in a very manipulative way. So the character actually is very human. He got
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
lot of human problems and a lot of human virtues.
Mm. Do you know? I mean, I know there are, especially in this film, and it is, I say this to use the Irish expression. I'm not saying this to blow smoke up your arse, but I absolutely love The Mask of Zorro. I think it's one of the last great swashbucklers. And I know that Puss in Boots does have a lot of similarities in terms of its design and the. Were there any other characters you previously played that you would connect with Puss, or is it primarily sort of Zorro?
I think they went after Zorro. When I say they, I'm talking, the early producers
Yeah,
and directors. It may have a little bit of Desperado too. Uh, but I don't, just because he's another hero in the context of the Spanish community. But
sure.
but really is Zorro the character that actually, Puss is
You pull
stealing.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you a cat person yourself? Actually, I've always wondered. Are you actually a cat person yourself? Like,
I am an animal person.
yeah,
I have had cats and dogs in my house
right.
in Los Angeles when I was living there at the same time. We had two cats and three dogs. And, and now that I am living with not so much space,
Mm,
cats are more, they accommodate better to the type of life
sure.
that I have now, not so big as before.
But do you
So
not find cats to be very disloyal? I don't know. I'm not a cat person at all. I find cats to be distrustful. I don't know why.
no, well, not disloyal. I think what they are is very independent,
Yeah, very
and
true.
they, of course, they are gonna go to you if it's interesting for them. They are very
Mm,
manipulative in a way. They only come to you when they need you.
yes.
Which a dog is not like that. A dog is all the time there for you. Whatever you need, I'll do it. Whatever you. But cats are not like that. Cats are much more independent. And they have their own life. And if they are hungry, of course they're gonna come. I mean, they need a little bit of caressing, they will come. But then they take off and they have their own lives. It's almost like, yeah, they are more, in a way, more manipulative.
Mm. Do you respond? Which would you respond to more? Do you think?
to animals.
Yeah, which would like cat or dog?
You know, dogs in a way satisfy probably a little bit more, probably a bigger percentage of mankind,
Mm,
because we have a tendency to dominate, and the dog is over there for you. And then there are people. It's interesting because you can actually separate people with cats and dogs almost
mm,
in a political way.
mm.
But I'm not gonna get into that because the producers are gonna kill me.
Yeah. Okay, we'll leave it there. Thanks very much, Antonio.
I am Puss in Boots.